Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me when I...
Hey, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, we're recreating the Victoria's Secret fashion show makeup look for 2018, and I've been doing these videos for so long on this channel. This was one of my first recreations, so a little throwback there, but I was very excited about this year because Charlotte Tilbury was the makeup artist. I had the pleasure of meeting Charlotte Tilbury about half a year ago now, so I have a vlog if you want to check it out. She's awesome. So I got my hands on all of the luxury picks for the right side of my face to recreate the look, and then I also picked out a whole bunch of drugstore options for the other side. So you really can't tell a difference, and I'll give you guys kind of my opinion on which products that I think you should splurge on. And anyways, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and subscribe for more beauty videos, and let's get started. I'm prepping my skin with Magic Cream. I use this before I film pretty much always, and it gives my skin a very bouncy, moisturized texture. And I also used the hydrating eye cream from the mini Miracle Eye Wand pen that I have, but the only other eye cream that I really use is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. Both of these eye creams leave the eye area more supple and prepped for makeup. And now for the rest of the products, I am going to be using Drugstore dupes, so now that I have my prep steps out of the way, all over the skin I am using Charlotte's Light Wonder Foundation. I chose the shade 4 and just buff into the skin for a camera ready finish. A similar foundation that I love from the drugstore is the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Foundation. Both foundation picks are light on the skin and leave a luminous glow. You really can't tell on camera which one is which, but the True Match is a little bit thicker of a consistency when applying. I'll have more details down below in terms of the difference of products, but mainly luxury picks have more luxurious ingredients, packaging, and to me Charlotte Tilbury products are beautiful to blend out with minimal effort, and then the drugstore picks are great, but they just take a little bit more time to blend out to match up with the luxury side. Time for the Magic Away Liquid Concealer to cover up any blemishes, redness. I like to add this around the nose, the mouth, and of course to brighten up under the eyes. Another L'Oreal product that is similar but a little bit higher in coverage again is the True Match Super-Blendable Multi-Use Concealer. Setting with light powders that will give the skin a luminous skin-like texture. And this step was not in the original tutorial, but I felt like I wanted more bronze to the skin. This is one of my all-time favorite bronzers, and it's the HOURGLASS Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. Gives a soft candlelit warmth, and I love taking this through the forehead, cheekbones, and under the jawline, and a touch all over. Now I'm going to really deepen up with contour. The VS models makeup in this way is generally more natural because they just tend to have very structured model-esque faces, but hey, contour can save the day. So I'm sculpting out the cheekbones inspired by Elsa here with this matte bronze, and you want contours to be more cool tones so they are more believable. When I'm on the more pale side, I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow for my contour, but with all the bronzer I've already applied, the Wet n Wild MegaGlo contouring palette in Caramel Toffee works perfect. I love a good nose contour, especially defining the tip, adding in more of a structured look. On to brows. I'm going for fluffy, natural brows like Barbara, Elsa, not quite as full as Taylor Hill's, but with all the brows you just want to start by brushing up using the 3-in-1 Brow Lift, and then add in hair-like strokes to fill in gaps and even out your natural shape. I'm actually lessening my arch a bit, and I really love this youthful look. And for the other side, my favorite drugstore brow pencil is from Revlon. This one is slightly waxier, which is awesome because you don't really need to go in with a brow gel. It grips your hair as it is. But in the show, they did set with Victoria's Secret's Brow or Never setting brow gel. Finally, the gorgeous fashion show eyeshadow palette. We have the Bigger Brighter Eyes Exaggerize palette. I ordered this online and it is limited edition, so I will have a link down below if you want to check it out. And first take the lightest shade all over the lid, and this shade is so silky, really picks up the light. Bring this over the outer portion of the lid and into the crease, tapered into a V. I don't normally use a lot of shimmery shadows in the crease, but this does look really pretty. And now the matte shade, let's add more depth to the crease in a slightly exaggerated, rounded crease shape. bringing the first lightest shimmer shade under the tear duct and faded about halfway, and then the matte shade under the outer half on the bottom lash line. And boom, there we have it. Pretty simple. And now for the drugstore side, I'm doing the same, just simple steps using the Rimmel London Magnifies eyeshadow palette in the Crimson edition. These Rimmel palettes are really great for variety, and the first shade isn't quite as light as the first Charlotte shade, but I am going to pack it on to add more brightness. And then I'm mixing the gold and the rose shades for the outer corner and into the crease. Bringing in the matte mauve tone, and I needed a little bit more deepness, so I mixed in a deeper shade. With this palette, I had all the tones I needed, I just had to do a little bit more blending to match the other eye. So overall, we have a blended champagne and muted rose eye with a pop of shimmer on the lid. Now let's add some brown liner. I used Charlotte Tilbury's Audrey eye pencil, and you want to trace along the top lash line up and out for a subtle wing. I added extra liner dotted under my bottom lashes, and I like to add liner in my inner corner. I love this for a really sexy, subtle cat eye shape that's more like Bella Hadid's eyes. And now in the official tutorial, there was no false lashes used, but I was looking at Elsa for my inspo, and to get her full lashes, I decided to glue on a pair of Ardell Demi Wispies before blending out with Victoria's Secret's Major Lash Volume Mascara to top and bottom lashes. I really did like this mascara. Charlotte's Lip Cheat Super Size Me for the lip liner. This is one of my favorite lip liners because it is matte in texture and it doesn't wear at the edges, and if liners are glossy at all, I do find it hard to reshape the cupid's bow like I'm doing here. It just isn't as believable, so this is one of my top picks from Charlotte. And I used a Revlon Colourstay lip liner as well. This one was slightly more bright and magenta, but it'll even out once we apply the Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte Cream Stain in Showstopper once we have our lip line down. This is such a gorgeous pink shade, I love it, and I've reached for this since I filmed this tutorial again. And blush, ooh, love the shade. We're using the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in Ecstasy on the apples of the cheeks and really just right above the contour for that pretty pop of color. Drugstore option with a similar texture would be the Milani blushes. They're mineralized and gorgeous, and this is in the shade Berry Amour, and it's deeper, so I just went in with a lighter hand. We are almost finished here, finally adding in my fave Charlotte Tilbury product for an intense glow that really picks up the light, especially on camera. This is the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand. I can't really think of any cream-based products like this for drugstore dupes, but the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters are quite intense. I do find they pick up the texture of my pores and skin a bit more than this one, but it is a great option. And I love adding this to the inner corners precisely with an angled brush, as well as my nose tip, and I like to add a very specific highlight focused on two lines right beside the contour lines I've created on my nose bridge, instead of a thicker line straight down. It just shapes my nose how I like it. It's one of my favorite tips for highlighting, and I know it sounds a bit weird, but the thick line in the center kind of enhances the width, so I just kind of get creative with it. Collagen lip bath time. I'm obsessed with this rosy pink lip enhancing gloss that has plumping effect for fuller, wider, and healthier looking lips. I also use this in the Angel Halloween look I did from A Cinderella Story. If you guys missed that Shelby look, definitely check it out. It's like this Victoria's Secret tutorial times 2. Super sparkly. I think it would be really fun for a holiday party. And my lip dupe is not drugstore, but still half the price of this lip gloss, and it is the MAC Plenty of Pout Plumping Lip Gloss. Also has a cooling sensation, great smell, volumizes the lips, and the applicator is similarly cushy, so I love both of them. And there we have the simple and pretty Victoria's Secret Angel makeup look for 2018 using exact products and my best dupes that I could find. Supermodel Body is body makeup from Charlotte Tilbury as well, and this looks stunning in photos and on videos if you're showing some skin or you have like a low-cut dress. And lastly, the bombshell hair. I curled inwards and then pinned to let cool before taking them out, and I just gave my hair a shake. I'll have a tutorial linked down below for the hairstyle if you want to check out, because I followed this from like the actual Victoria's Secret channel. And this bralette style I fell in love with when I saw it in stores. I love pastel shades and the glitter, the silver, really cute. And my favorite part of the show is always the very wintry angelic sets with white wings, or throwback to 2005 Santa's helpers. So here are some of my favorite looks on screen, and I want to know your favorite angel down below, or if you have a year that you just like really remember. I hope you enjoyed this Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2018 makeup look, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to try out this look and tag me, I'd love to see your faces and feature you in my videos. So here are a couple of the past recreations I've been loving. And now breaking down my top 3 picks for Charlotte Tilbury products. This was hard for me because I really do love the entire brand. But first up, a product that I really think everyone would love is the blushers. So this one is my personal favorite, and it's called Love Glow. It looks like a nipple, love that. And the texture of it's just really beautiful on the skin. It really just like makes your skin look bouncy and healthy with a gorgeous pop of color. And I would recommend this if you're a little bit more cool toned, and then Ecstasy if you are a little bit more olive based. That's kind of my top picks. And then we have the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand. I haven't tried anything else like this, so if you have a dupe for it, let me know in the comments below. But this is an intense highlighter that I always get compliments on. If you wear it like in person, then definitely use a light hand because it really does pick up the light. But on camera, it's so stunning because it really gives that three-dimensional look. And I credit this with why my contour looks pretty realistic on camera. So this is awesome. And then my final pick is the Collagen Lip Bath. This, I love the smell, love the texture, it lasts forever, and it's also just so gorgeous. Like the packaging with the little heart just makes me smile. So those are my top picks, and I will have everything linked down below. But let me know what you think and who your favorite angel is. Also, I ordered a whole bunch of stuff for the Ariana Grande looks from her newest video, Thank You Next. Obsessed with that video. So those tutorials are coming up. I just am waiting for everything to come from Amazon. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in my next one.